Hey everyone, welcome along to the studio. I want to say first thank you so much for your absolutely incredible response to the launch of our brand new book. But I wondered if you might be here because you are asking me all over the internet, where's the Advent calendar? Well, we're finally ready, so come and have a look. I thought I'd do that different angle because we tidied the studio and it looked great, and I just really wanted to show off the fact that I'd tidied, so thank you. Okay, so down to business. The Watercolour Advent Calendar is into its 5th year, which is just incredible, and we've got an absolutely brilliant lineup of projects to put in that, and so many new ones, some classics that we've just done a little bit of a refresh on, so there's a lovely set of 24 illustrations for you to paint. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. Here is last year's. So what we do is every day of Advent, we do a quick 10-minute festive tutorial on YouTube for everybody to have a go at and get what I like to think of as a little mindful moment in the potentially hectic run up to Christmas. And this has been so much fun over the years. We've come up with all sorts of interesting Christmas illustrations, including traditions from around all the world. And of course, we feature the nativity story in there as well, and some plants, some birds, all things that are festive that you may or may not know about. So we learn something each time and it gets the conversation going, and it's just a really wonderful part of the painting community we've formed on here. So this year we've got a brand new design. Do you want to see it? Very proud of this. Here we have a gorgeous little Scandi style pattern all the way around the edge, and exactly the same format as every previous year. We've got 24 squares and it's on an A4 piece of Tintoretto gesso, which is what we always print our printed projects on. So the great news is we are back shipping to the USA. We've worked out what we're doing with the tariffs, and I'm very happy to tell you that we are taking the hassle off of you, and we are doing the payments to the tariff at our end, and that is just being reflected in a slight increase in shipping costs and in the price of the product. But what I really wanted is just to make it as easy as possible for you with the new tariff situation. So this is available now in my Etsy shop. You can get it as a hard copy in the post, and there's a little rundown of everything you need to know and where to go on the 1st of December, this YouTube channel, by the way. But you can also buy a digital copy if postage is something that's just going to cause problems for you. So you can download and buy a digital version, which means you can print it out at home, and well, that's a really simple solution for those of you who don't want to post it. And then of course we can paint along every day in December, whether you're painting along with me on the dot of every day or you're saving them up for the weekend. It doesn't matter. What I do want though is for you to share your paintings online so I can see them, because that's the best bit for me. In addition to our watercolour calendar, we also do an Advent calendar kit. Now, with the way that things are at the moment, the production lines of various products are taking just a tiny bit longer. We do have a kit on its way, but we're going to have to wait another week for that. I will be sure to let you know when that's ready. But I've had so many questions asking about the Advent calendar. I thought, let's get this out, and then in a week's time we will also be able to add the Advent calendar kit, which is this plus a little set of paints and 2 brushes. But basically the kit list is all on here for you, and you just need your regular watercolours and your regular brushes, so you can get started without needing to buy the kit. But it's also a really fantastic thing if you're totally new to watercolour and you don't have any supplies. The Advent calendar kit will be on its way soon. So for now, the best thing you can do is head to the episode notes below to find the link to buy your Advent calendar. Tell your friends about it. It's a really fun painting project for everyone to do, to have a mindful moment in the run up to Christmas. And you can also go and subscribe to this channel, because you never want to miss out on hearing when the next video is live. So you can just hit the subscribe button just down below the video. It's completely free. It just means that you'll get a little notification when videos come up, because we don't want you to miss them. And of course, if you're feeling just a tiny bit festive already, you can go back to our previous year's playlists. You can create your very own grid and maybe paint along with some of the previous year's tutorials just to get yourself in the mood. But I can just say I'm so pleased that we are back selling to the USA and the wider world. We love you, and you're a painting community that has really changed our lives. And so I just want to say thanks so much for your patience. We are back and we can't wait to paint with you this Advent.